Played hosted 10 Super Bowls. Here's a look inside the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in New Orleans.
Hey man, who right here asking niggas for bubble gum?
Here it is.
Anyway,
it's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the New Orleans Saints. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
I just don't get killed by the helicopter, bro. I get tired of getting killed by that motherfucking helicopter. That motherfucker crush your ass leg go around. Y'all don't do that. You can be the helicopter guy, bro. Man, this nigga was the helicopter guy. My dude was the helicopter guy. He out over here getting my. I ain't got a gun.
Now they try the right side here. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. And what they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same.
What Wolf here you come busting through that motherfucker almost got dunked on.
They want to see in this game as well.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A big pickup there, 18 yards and a Buccaneer first. A first down throw from Mayfield. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number.
Why the nigga said he wish he would.
You give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30,
that would fuck me up.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on third down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
On third down, here's Lindsey. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. It's probably a pretty good sign here on the opening drive if your guys from the secondary are coming up and spilling things in the backfield.
How about the adrenaline and aggressiveness that led his eyes to the backfield to run up there and make that tackle, setting a tone early for his defense.
Hey, he lying because... Hey, he lying because... Hey, Cole, is he talking about watch his match?
They're going to go for it here on the
hit your boy up for me. So you was lying to him because you're going to hit your boy up right your boy. You look at over.
And this is incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this crowd
okay. But what your boy at, though? What are you talking about?
The opening drive of the football game.
Yeah. You ready? Oh, he showed them. You sure trying to, nigga.
A good starting spot for the Saints as they come up first and 10.
What we
at the
what the
50-yard line. Gonna give this time to the tailback. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping
let's go on
this
ahead
defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through.
Yeah,
Didn't
I just pick some
happen
more
on
money
that
up
play.
and shit on it along the way, like I'm doing. Yeah. I'm gonna get money fool. I'm gonna get money fool. This nigga got 1,300 and all the money I got.
I can't believe I let you play.
No, man, I'm gonna beat y'all over there. I'm already
running back. And down to the 44.
Man, I'm going that way.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
I would have. No, it's under me somewhere. Let me see if I can get it, bro. Get him.
And the Bucs with an extra defender in the secondary now on third down.
Yeah, they doing something right there. Damn, I needed that sniper now.
And an alley to run. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And finally out of bounds all the way down to about the 2. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Well, welcome to the party. First carry of the game. How about that?
And just think, as far as he's concerned, he's just getting warmed up.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on first and goal. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1 yard line.
Is that opponent or ticket?
Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh, shit, man, they all over here.
They forced the big play, knocked
I'm
the
shooting
ball
at
free
3
from him,
niggas.
but it's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
Instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Really though, bro. I ain't got what I need.
Gonna give this time to the tailback.
Third round, dude.
He's going to have the first down past the 20. First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, it's working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
On first and 10, it's Lindsey. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Now on second and 13, Mayfield. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. You know, a week ago was one of the best defensive performances I've ever seen. He had 5 sacks. Here we go again.
And he's the type of player that'll keep an offensive staff up all week trying to figure out how to slow him down. But at some point, they just have to take account of themselves and say, I'm going to get bodies in front of him so he doesn't disrupt our offense totally.
Yeah. It's still over there.
A shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. And this pass defense, they were sensational in the win last week, and they're looking good here so far in this first quarter.
You know, we often talk about how offenses get locked in, and that runs over multiple games where they're really, you know, in that zone. Defenses can be the exact same way, and I think we're seeing an example of it here.
Oh, he breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. Might have needed just one more block as it stands. 37-yard return. And the Saints will have a short field in front of them. They take over here, first and 10.
This shit is armor, bro. Damn! He went on and done it before. He filling up when I threw this shit. Damn.
Hey, we got one front, 53, Mike 53. 2 low.
On first and 10, it's Jackson. Flush to his right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Out routes are always timing routes, and if the timing's off just a little bit, it can really throw off a play. Looked like he let him a little too much there.
Yeah, there was a fraction of a second because he caught it, just couldn't stay in bounds.
Me.
Now it'll be tipped and intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. Keep in mind he had the 3-interception game last week, so we requested to talk with him this week. He was all smiles. He's still all smiles.
Yes, man.
Yeah, we didn't jinx him at all, did we? No. Because ordinarily that happens. Things fall off, but not in this case. I think a lot of it goes back to his technique. His ability to see the quarterback throw the ball while understanding where the receiver is running his route allows him to make a lot of plays on the football, and he's taking it away at a really high rate.
And he'll give it here to his running back.
He's messing up again.
Lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football. We're scoreless after 1. The Bucs on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Now a handoff looking right.
You was trying to set up
Gets
something
it to the 34, good enough for the first. And that gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out, give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we
zoom, yeah.
If you don't take care of this football, you'll have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it, pick up first downs.
Mayfield on play action. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Is what?
A lot of contact.
Launching is not launching.
It appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one.
It's not opening up.
But he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they
I
let you
have to
play
look
and
at
jostle
it.
downfield.
On 3rd down, Mayfield going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. DK Metcalf, his 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got to jump here.
I'm going to step off the 5 yards.
Yeah, partner, you know, defensive end,
so,
he wants to get
he's trying to get on the day.
Backfield. He wants that get off to be as fast as possible. A little too quick on that one.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
You got a camera on there?
This will be taken short. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line.
I ain't got no camera on mine, I don't think. Oh, yeah, I do. Yeah, I do.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Yeah.
They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
At the 29-yard line.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Okay, talk to you later.
Play action. It's Jackson. He's got the hook up to Miller. 23 yards the pickup there.
The goal for any offense versus his own
Not
defense.
ready.
Find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Big stop, G.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run got a
See,
couple.
I did.
Here's
I told
2nd
Buddy he
and 8.
could add that shit.
Let's go. Pick it up, G.
Now it's Jackson. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. He'll get 15 and a Saints 1st down. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. And he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans. A 12-yard touchdown run as they are now on the board here in the 1st half.
Defensively by now, you know his ability. You know he has it in him to take off and run.
Yeah, because they knew coming into this game, but we've already seen examples in this contest that he can run the football.
I think they're going to examine different ways to rush him now. Are they going to do it with different lanes? Are they going to use a spy? But they have to come up with options because right now, he's hurting them.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the 1st.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now a handoff here to his running back. And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Let's get it.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Throwing on 2nd down. Mayfield going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
The Bucs on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
They go play action. Mayfield. They'll roll him out right. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave them trying to convert on 3rd and 9. And they give this time to the tailback. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. On 4th down, they snap it to Mayfield. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. Really nice pick there for the reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week. And a good story on that. He said he didn't even know he won the award. His buddy had to call him. He saw it on television and said, hey, congratulations. How about that?
And I'll bet you his buddy said, well, since you didn't know, I'll just go ahead and claim the award, right? And everything that goes along with it. But the reason he won the award the previous week and what we just saw there, instincts. Understanding where the play is going and being able to make a play on the football.
And now we're going to get a stoppage as, yeah, that looks like Jackson who's shaken up. And how might this affect him for the playoffs? We'll get a report when we come back. The Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on 3rd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Here we go on 4th down, and he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. Now they try the right side here. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. 2nd and 5 now. Mayfield. There goes a deep ball in. And this is going to be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Wide open receiver, complete. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. Dancing to his left. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. So a touchdown apiece. That's what we have to show at halftime as they head to the locker room. 7-7 our score. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Set and ready to go for the second half. One touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. This will be taken very short. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half.
It's a foot race. 30.
He was jumping like
20,
a motherfucker.
10.
Hold him out. Oh,
New Orleans. A great effort there.
Oh,
With
I missed.
Number 29, too short of LaDainian
Oh,
Tomlinson's
my God.
all-time record.
Hope you finish him, bro.
And the Saints
Okay.
have taken the lead.
Another nigga.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Long range SMG ain't worth a fuck.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Somebody down here.
And he will take it back only to about the 13-yard line here.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. It's a gain of 4 there and gives him a new set of downs.
First down, Tampa Bay.
Set, 180. 50.
Yeah.
On first down, it's Rhodes. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Early down stuff's to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
That's you?
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Rhodes. And he'll do a nice job here just to find his way back to the line of scrimmage.
I'll be so
Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. Mayfield, they'll complete this to Ingram, his tight end. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Alert, 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 alert. Minus 50.
They're indeed going. It's Mayfield under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Bobby Wagner, and the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. Well, they've got the slim deficit, decided to go for it, hoping to keep the football score and erase that deficit. But, boy, deep in their own territory like that.
Let's just say that with that call, me and the head coach will agree to disagree. All right, but he knew he wanted to be aggressive there, as you pointed out. So I'll guarantee he told his defensive coordinator, have your guys up and ready. I'm willing to go for it here. If we don't get it, just make sure they're ready to go out there and bail us out.
It's caught. It's Miller. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25.
You better be afraid of me. You better be afraid of me. Shoot. Undercross. Out.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. A great play there. Becoming just the 2nd player with 30 touchdowns in a single year. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Point after try forthcoming.
These niggas finna fight. They ain't at the top either.
It's good, and it is now 21-7.
What's wrong here? Oh, he landed up there.
The kickoff team on the field now as they
niggas that landed up there.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Man, these niggas over here, bro. Hey, deep over
the last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
They gotta be some. Oh my goodness. No, they right by each other. Oh. One came up.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5.
Hey.
Let's go, D. It's gonna be a long day.
Oh.
It's gonna be a long day.
One more hit he did. Damn. I got him. Yeah, it's another nigga. Oh, it's another nigga. Get him. Where you at? Oh. Fuck, he finna get rich up here. I done killed 3 niggas.
Now a handoff here to his running back.
There's him. And I had 13,000.
29, just shy of the 30.
Boy.
Call it an 8-yard pickup, and it'll be 3rd down.
You know, not the top, but the mixed highest
line and the guy carrying the ball, because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
I had so much motherfucking money. You killed him. Oh, if you do, boy, you finna have at least 25,000. At least 25. And I killed, what, that's like 2 niggas up there.
Hey, on 133.
I ain't killed the other nigga. He got away.
And again this time to the tailback. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th.
This, man. Well, I'm gonna jump up there, man. I got
the Buccaneers
the armor plate and all that shit going. There ain't a bunch of armor and shit up there. Yeah.
And this will be taken at the 13. So dangerous with a football in his hands. Call that a return of 38. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
They tracking Kareem, big dog. They tracking Kareem. Oh, I ain't going to be able to get too much. Look. I'm saying, though, yeah.
They'll run on 1st down. Samuel, and that one blown up.
Like, how we going to get away from this shit?
He's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14. Keep it on the ground. Samuel, and again, the run defense out this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more.
You're looking, not you, but out.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. He may try and run for this. He'll get a couple of yards on the keeper, but it's going to lead to a 4th down.
Threat orange.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
What up, my nigga? What up? Oh, no. He's supposed to be calling his homeboy for me.
Always a good sign when your first punt comes in.
I got one down and seeing if he going to sell me his watch he was selling. Nah. Sometimes he be getting them.
Oh, he'll field it in the end zone.
Hey, get that nigga, man.
46-yard punt with a return
right
of 7.
Here.
And the Bucs are going to take over 1st and 10.
His teammate down, though. My fault, bro. What you say, though?
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
I knocked him down, then he got up, picked him up, and he came and got him.
Your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again, so it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball to their territory.
About to watch. Oh, Bobby back. Oh! You need it all.
It's Rhodes, and able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
Not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one because
I'm waiting on him to hit me back about the watch he's saying his boy got.
The end result. Right now, they have their eye on victory.
And leading here in the 4th.
What, the watch? How much the watch?
Wisconsin Badger Leon Jacobs.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach
prior to the
game. He's definitely
3 or 4 or
one
something.
at reading a play and flowing to make the stop.
The next one from it's the one down from the current one, I think.
On 2nd down now, it's Rhodes, and he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack.
I sure don't know about it. I don't know shit either. I'm just asking too, goddamn me. Hey, right there, you see him?
First and 10 at the 38.
You ain't gonna be able to hit him. Well, you might hit him, but you ain't able to kill him.
On the counter, Lindsey. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3
How your app
yards
gonna work?
here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
Oh. Yeah. Let me know. I'll check on it.
And that one covered beautifully.
Right.
The defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. A 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards. Under 4 to play now. Clock running. 3rd down. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Buying time to his left. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the 1st, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped
running up tough.
Oh,
man, that was domage. That was all domage.
For a quarterback, he has to continue to be what we call a flatliner. Level in everything he does and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. They'll run it now out of the gun. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd and long. Mayfield. It's caught. Lockett. A good pickup there. 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
The Bucs on 3rd down. They've converted 6 times and could use a 7th here. This will be 3rd and 6. Here's Mayfield. And that is incomplete. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. Can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
Mayfield to throw for it on 4th. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Let's go, fellas.
So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. On 1st down, Rhodes. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A great effort there with touchdown number 8 on the year as his guys are back within a single score. They do tack on the extra point as well, and now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. This will be taken short. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand. 39
yards there, a big one. With that last effort, he topples the 5,000 yard mark for his career.
And that doesn't place you among the absolute greats that have ever played the game, but it's a significant achievement and a very, very solid career.
Kill him.
Right back to him on first down. Give him 18 there, and the Saints have a first down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
They're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. They'll try the left side. Samuel, and he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans.
You got pistol with big dog.
Play there. Ties LT with his 31st touchdown of the year. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further.
Man.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now up to 14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
You can put that by your clothes.
This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Oh.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback.
Turn that arrow
out to the 25-yard line.
It's hot up here.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better and try and execute.
And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with a clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
Damn.
For them, they needed that score with a little more time left on the clock.
Man, right past that nigga, man.
Too late now.
I would agree with
that.
that.
I didn't even mean to jump from right there, though. I was trying to go stand on the top. I would have murked the shit out of him.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. This will be taken very short. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
You sorry? Who said add him? Oh.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football.
Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. So this one a victory here for New Orleans. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime, obviously at home, I think it's a little bit more than that.
They laser.
Obviously, there are words that are said, and hey, come on.